intoxicating to get the engagement, but then it doesn't matter. And that's one of the things that makes it so toxic, is how sort of like nihilistic it all is. That's why this never was an issue before, but now I feel like when I go on social media, I'm constantly seeing these horrific videos of people dying, like snuff films are all over social media now. And it feels like a relatively recent development. And that's really horrible what it does. I don't even think we quite understand what it's doing to our minds. I actually think we are all traumatized from it. And I don't use the word trauma loosely. But what's traumatizing is not only are you seeing somebody die, but it's the context. It's like you see this horrible video of someone just got shot, and then you keep scrolling, and a second later you're reading something about whatever, a celebrity news, or you're watching a cat video.
Right.
So it's like it's this horrific human thing that happened, but for you it's just content. You absorb it that way. And I don't know, after a while of just absorbing human suffering in this way, it's got to mess with your mind.
Of course it does. I mean, you're the product of what you take in. Even if that information is like low impact, it's not the same impact as being there when the hitmen show up and gun the guys down in front of the cafe. Like, I've seen these videos where it's just mass shootings. This one video I saw the other day of some gang violence situation. These guys drove by, gunned these guys down, and then the guys started shooting back, and they were all shot while they're shooting back, and then the car backs up, and then they gunned them down more.
Yeah,
it's
I've seen
fucking crazy.
Seen that one.
But it's not the same as being there. If you were there, that would haunt you for the rest of your life. If you were across the street and you watched that happen, you watched these people die, it would haunt you for the rest of your life. But it just, you get a little blip. Instead of getting 100% dose, you get like a little 1% dose, a little 1% dose, and you get them all day long. And by the end of the day, you're just like, what the fuck is the world?
Yeah. But it's the thing. It kind of should haunt you for the rest of your life.
Right.
It's a horrible thing to see.
But it's like Twitter in that it's not a full experience. Like the full experience, like if you were having the kind of exchanges that some people have with each other where they're just ruthlessly insulting and shitty to people, if you were having those in person, there's a high probability that that's going to lead to violence. Actual violence. Like if two men are in a room and one man starts insulting this other person like really like viciously and talking about their life and their family and all kinds of crazy shit that people do online,